Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Happy to have you guys back. We are in the middle of a clan versus clan here, trying to get some good gear as always, farming our way up to those rings. I'm going to be putting up 100,000 points here soon enough, so I'll be able to start getting some of those juicy rewards too. This is also a personal rewards CVC, so hopefully you guys are able to put up some good points for your clan, win it, so you get those extra rewards from the personal. Hopefully this video will actually help you do that. So this, what I'm going to be talking about here is the summon pool. And why am I talking about this? Well, we have some fantastic champions in here. We have Harima. I'm not going to do an in-depth review of all these champions kits because the video would be way too long because there's quite a few good champions in here. But we have Harima. I already have her. She is absolutely fantastic. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be looking for her. We have somebody like Elva, who is absolutely fantastic, especially if you're like me and you don't have Duchess or somebody like that. Stultus is pretty good for a lot of areas of the game as well. We also have somebody like a Prince Kaimar who's fantastic for pretty much everything with a skill reset and crowd control. Nekmothar is fantastic for something like Hydra. He's in my highest damaging Hydra team. He brings a lot of damage and a lot of utility to the team. We have Gnut, who I don't even really need to say much about Gnut. It's Gnut. He's used everywhere in the game. You look at like any top team in Doom Tower and it's going to be running him. You look at any top team in Centranos, it's him. Dungeons, there's like 3 copies of him on every team. We have Valkyrie, one of the best counterattack champions in the game. Theodore, one of the best exploders in the game. Cupidus, a very good damage dealer for Hydra. That's just the legendaries, folks. We get down here to the epics. We also have Lady Quillen, who's a decent champion in my opinion. Creodin, fantastic for hard Hydra, or hard FireKnight, sorry. Husk, fantastic max HP damage dealer. We got Venomage used so many places. Duke, Ugo, Taragi, fantastic champion. Seeker, sensational. Allure, amazing. Fane, amazing. Magnar, amazing. Phoenix down there is also amazing. Farrakhan is amazing. You get the idea. There's so many good champions in here, right? And it costs 30 of these shards to pull one of those champions. So what am I talking about here? What's so important? What do you not want to skip? That is going to be the FireKnight Turn Attack Tournament. And why is that? Well, you come in here, and for me at least, I'm stage 20 of FireKnight Normal. I'm farming the heck out of that, and I get 30 points, which is basically just a regular Sacred Shard. Sacred Shards have a... Let's take a look here. They have a 6% chance on the Legendary, 94% chance on the Epic. We come over here to the Summon Pool, so it's actually a little bit better than a Sacred. So for me at least, roughly 1 energy makes roughly 1 point on this tournament. So for around 6,300 points of energy over a tournament that spans like 2 days in total, I can get myself a Sacred Shard that I can pull for free during Clan versus Clan on a personal rewards clan versus clan. Said a lot of clan there. Take a shot every time I say clan. You'll probably end up in the ER, but you can get a Sacred Shard for very little energy investment. If you were farming smartly, we did also actually have a Dungeon Divers event in here, which helped me get some more points for the Festival Titan event. And then we do also have some other stuff here. So, for example, we have another Sacred Shard that you can obtain by doing a turn attack on Sand Devil. Now, Sand Devil is obviously significantly more difficult than FireKnight. So this will actually scale dependent kind of on where you are in the game as well. So I'm willing to wager that almost everybody can do this. Even if you have to beat up a lower stage of FireKnight just to get it done quickly, do that. The thing that's very handy right now too is you're actually running a Drop Fever event for a 3 times on Savage gear. So not only are you farming for one of the best gear sets in the entire game in terms of like what you can get from dungeons, you're also getting yourself a Sacred Shard. The only thing I could really say that might be a downside about these tournaments is that it is a turn attack, because I would rather it's just a tournament with a little bit more points on it, because then I can farm hard and try to get mythical gear, but I'm nowhere near being able to speed farm hard yet. So, but overall, I think these were actually a very positive addition to the gameplay. Giving out these shards like this is quite nice, because really no matter who you pull from that Prism, it's going to be a very, very good champion, and we know that for sure kind of thing. There are probably a couple of exceptions in here. I'm sure that somebody's going to point out. I forgot Geomancer too, fantastic champion. But I hope this helps you guys out. Make sure to go ahead and get that. Thank you guys also so much for the support that I've been getting on the channel recently. We're almost at that 1,000 subscribers, and I am loving it. You guys are awesome. I'm developing a nice little community here of positivity. Let me know if you guys are going for this. Let me know who you pull. I'd be very interested to hear who you pull as well, especially if it's a legendary. I want to hear if anybody's lucky enough to pull Harima. I had her on my most wanted list for quite some time, and then I finally pulled her, and it was an amazing feeling. So let me know if you guys are as lucky as I was. I'll see you guys in the next video.